I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Victoria, please call the roll.
Albrecht. Baslow.
Here.
Day.
Here.
Moretti.
Here.
Bono.
Here.
Mendel.
Here.
We have a plan.
Mission statement, please.
Commission of the Hudson County Industrial Development Agencies to deliver economic incentives to businesses and industries to diversify and strengthen Hudson County's tax base and enhance community vitality by supporting job creation, housing, business, and industrial development, and community revitalization. We strive to develop the local economy in an organized, sustainable, and environmentally beneficial manner.
Thank you. Minutes, for March 25th, the regular board meeting, those are sent in the packets. Corrections, additions, deletions. Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion. Tim, Alana, discussion. On favor, aye. Any opposed, nay. Carried. April 8th for the public hearing for the DNA hoops. Likewise, need a motion to approve those. Alana, second, Tim, discussion. On favor, aye. Any opposed, nay. Carried. And the special meeting we did on April 14th, those minutes are sent also. Any corrections, deletions? Need a motion. Tim, Alana, thank you. Discussion. All in favor, aye. Opposed, nay. Carried. March 5th financials, John. you want-
Just one quick thing before we jump into it, DNA hoops, we were gonna have a discussion on them. They're not ready yet, so we pulled that from our agenda today, but we still have the public hearing, still part of the process.
Yeah, pretty much.
Martin, we're in good shape. We have no more loans or out there, so you won't see that sheet on here. And one other thing we did include this time was the promissory note for the Skylar Business Park land purchase, and it shows how much we owe left on it and total note paid so far today. So we're in a very good shape there as well. Tony, any update on where project start is there?
I spoke to Pretty Barbara. They were working with something to locate some buildings in the wetlands and title insurance exception related to wetlands. Doesn't affect marketability, but everything else is clear. You just want some time to figure it out.
What is some time again? Yeah.
I'm hoping days. She said she's otherwise ready. And I spoke with her yesterday.
The last time I talked to the owner, he wanted to get building, so I mean, it's building season.
I realized that, and this is, it's hearsay. I was told that he's trying to get as much as he can on the easterly side of the wetland delineation.
Oh, okay. We haven't heard anything more from them, have we, Victoria, or their engineer?
I have not heard from them since I kept drawing.
So, yeah, everything else, we're in good shape.
Questions from the board?
There's no pay down on that four corners, no, right? I mean, you said it shows the balance and pay down.
On here, it's the Skylar Business Park. Not the fourth one. Where are you?
Oh, I thought you meant the.
No, I'm sorry. No, this is fourth one. This is Skylar Business Park.
Oh, I thought you said the.
No, this just shows where we are with the Skylar Business Park.
Oh.
No questions? Motion approved. Then, next discussion. Favor aye. Any opposed? Yeah. Item 6, the micro enterprise plan update. Victoria, please.
So at this time, we have a remaining grant amount of $150,000. Jen is working with 5 applicants currently: Wake and Bagel, Timeless Salon, Stone Soup, Upstate Lawn Care, and Mother Goose Daycare. And she does expect to receive 2 additional application calls. So we are still working with 5 others.
She's on vacation this week, so.
Questions for Victoria?
A lot of people have been very receptive now, the people who are applying at least get back to her. So it seems like the process is moving a good clip. I still don't believe she'll be paid down by the end of this program. So we'll probably have to ask for an extension.
All right, let's go to item 7, marketing update. Aaron, please.
So at the Brownfield Summit next week, there's gonna be a walking tour at 2:45 on the first day, so I made posters. Advertised. Can I wait on this one?
Yeah, maybe we'll see what happens after that comes up.
And then I made 2 presentations. This one's for John. It's the different grants that we have applied for and that are open. The EPA. And then I made a sponsorship slideshow for the Brownfield Summit. Sponsors.
Well, just over my time.
No, so the sponsors are for everybody for the Brownfield event, so it goes on a big screen at the college and it just cycles through. And then welcome to Herkimer County, I'm presenting the first day of the Brownfield Conference. We have an EPA roundtable, people coming to all of our region too. And I'm doing a presentation on the different grants that we've received from the EPA and DEC and brownfield, type of brownfields, and then what we've applied for and what we're pushing to hopefully they'll help us with that. So we've all, and Aaron's been working a lot this last month on the week. It's next week.
All right. Okay. Aaron, thank you. Item 8, the SWOT analysis, opportunities.
Did we receive any opportunities, Aaron?
No. I mentioned to do.
Well, board, reflection on us. Okay.
Just look forward to when we go over it on.
We did receive some for both S and W, but nothing for O. It's tough. Oh, that's why you.
No, but it is tough. I did think about it the other day. I was trying to think.
Well, like for example, we're in the middle of the quarter.
Okay, let's try to get those in the end of this week, please. All right. Yeah, by Friday would be great. Victoria. So, just a reminder, must be in by, otherwise you will lose your key membership privileges.
We'll change the color.
Okay, item number 9, Denelli, Partners Advanced Leadership Training. There's 17 and 19. Jen, you want to talk about that?
Sure, so in our continuing ed, we would like to continue on with Denelli Partners and do DISC assessment, another type of leadership type training for all of us. It works well with the Clifton Strengths that we've already done. Last time we did receive a grant through a program that's no longer available. We will continue to look for the grants to help support this training cost, but we would definitely like to continue on.
Any comments? The board? Ladies happy with the training?
I like it. I enjoy it very much. Yes.
Board.
Yeah, well, anybody on the board is more than welcome to attend too, as we said before. And then you could also take the assessment if you'd like to start and just be assessed as well, which I know you did last time to when we went to the county, right?
No, it's when I met with.
Oh,
Dave,
Dave, okay,
yeah.
okay.
Are you scheduling on the same day as the board meeting?
Yeah.
That's what's tough. I wanna go, but it's like this. But.
Well, that doesn't mean we can't take a look at something else, right? Yeah.
Well, no, I don't.
We do it after hours. If you want.
Yeah, that'd be bad. Say on the weekend.
That's right.
I work all the time. It's meaningless time to me. The only reason why we picked the board is because the day of the board, because I know I'll be here.
Yeah, it works for you.
Yeah, but I don't know why we can take a look if you want us to. Okay. Can you just let Victoria know like a better day in the month
Yeah.
for you?
Yeah.
Okay. And anybody else too, but if y'all want to be part of the disc assessment to start, we can do that at a board meeting or we can do that right after a board meeting. So let us know if we're happy to do that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have to do a motion to, move that forward. Alana, second. Yeah, discussion. One favor aye. Any opposed names? Item 10, Five S North, thanks for this sign up there, John.
Oh, it's a sign.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It's not inexpensive either. It's $15,750. So at the request of Mr. Bono, I reached out to another sign company, called them, I think 3 times now, and no response whatsoever. So I think it's still a good thing that we should do. The amount of money that he's given the IDA over the years and supported us. I know it's not a small amount of 15.7, but it'll be well constructed and be there for a long time.
And this is just to add his name to the top?
It's to add the cap. It's the whole cap up there. We don't have, can you go back to that here on the side? So it's the whole cap on the right bottom.
Did we pay for the whole sign originally?
I think 10,
Oh, fuck.
but we had to repair that too. You know, that whole sign isn't, it didn't last.
Is there any other alternative that we could?
There's always alternatives.
We spent 15 grand.
What's it made of? What's the top,
It's that,
like Trex or?
yeah,
composite?
it's an outdoor material that's, you know,
Acrylic.
Did you say you wanted electrical?
no,
Lighting?
no, we were gonna put some, solar based,
Solar?
yeah, because we can't get power out to it. That's not even our, I mean, we have an easement there, but it's really not our land, it's private, it's
What
land.
other sign?
Serini,
Serini.
he's the one that built it. This is Valley Signs, who did our sign, it's kind of a business part.
When the boat from Versatile. Valley Signs, what is it?
That's Stevie Lowe's company, but I'm not, I think their office is in Sequoia.
I don't care.
I don't know what Serini is, he just doesn't answer his phone, so I mean, he's the one that hosted us on those.
Yeah. There's no others outside of the area.
When we tried to find sign people before, I think the other ones were like in, Albany or Syracuse.
No one got back to it, right?
No, remember that last time we couldn't get even anyone to return our calls?
Albany and Syracuse?
Yeah, remember we tried that for when we put up the Skylar sign. No one would even get back to us.
What's the pleasure of the board?
Well, the way you said that, that's
I'm
just,
not happy at $15,000 just for the top of it, but it's.
it'll have some braces go down through the center that's gonna hold that in place.
Oh, yeah, plus. 15 grand.
Yeah, sure, if you're going to find it.
Yeah, I'm really excited to have maybe somebody else step up and try to get other bids. I'm happy to allow that to happen. I mean, we've tried. I don't know what our other
Oh, just
options
know
are.
we have to do it.
No, we can say no and we're not gonna do it too. That's true.
Is there an alternative?
I think that it's just an intricate design, so it's probably more expensive.
If you want, we'll put it right across, maybe just a simple banner across it or something. It ain't gonna last.
I'm gonna be looking. Yeah, but I'm gonna look at. I mean, does everybody do the way I do, or if you don't, then that's fine too, we'll get the vote, just bring it forward. You
I more than understand the cost. For that. I just don't think that for something like this, you would find someone else that would do this expensive.
With the
Just
quality.
Cost of, right, just the cost of things that I've seen. just replacing a door in a commercial building is $8,000.
I don't know if he buys anything overseas.
I want to do something, Jim, I really do, I just.
I'm just keep looking. It's big time.
You said we changed the
We don't
design.
schedule anything.
No, no, we don't even have a.
I guess maybe have a sign company give us ideas for design
We did,
or
we
cost.
picked it out. Remember, we had those other ones we showed.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if they were vendor by them.
Yeah,
So should we go, were any of those cheaper?
we didn't cost it out.
Yeah.
Does it have to be a
Maybe
sign
they-
company? Why can't you get a carpenter to go and say, listen, there's some.
You are more than welcome to do that and spend your time doing it, because I really don't have the time for that, so I vote that we put Jim in charge of that. God bless you. Okay,
Why don't we, can we cost out the other design
sure,
and then maybe one of those is cheaper and we just go with it?
sure.
I know we voted for this one, but,
No, we can do another one where we put something else on the top.
well, you did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
We get a carpenter make and then get a sign person to put a detail on it or whatever.
You want- No, you'd want something that's
Really?
etched in, the vinyl one glass, especially with the UV and.
And the way it's in an open field.
Okay, well, we do what I mean, you can route it in or whatever.
Sometimes do something with steel, keep signs with them,
Who?
Hems, Elmville Falls.
Thames Tool? They
Whatever,
make
whatever it's
little
called. now.
widgets.
No, whatever it's called, it's got a machine to do something. To do something.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you all. I'll get a quote on the other one from these guys, but if you guys wanna go search for somebody else.
You did it in conjunction with it.
All right, but
Let's just,
well, we'd like to get this done this year though, just so you. and, Well, you could be looking at me, but I know how it goes. Once it leaves here, we don't hear back. Yeah, well, you can. We could both. I don't mind not spending.
Give
that
me a month there, now I'll get that, we'll get that.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so we table that right now. Definitely want to do something just. Okay, how's it, that's like,
So this we just got, and you just, you might be just seeing it, we didn't email it out. Yeah, so we're not voting on this today, but I really would appreciate it if y'all took a few minutes and looked through it. It's new to us too, but we're seeing a lot of other IDAs helping out with large, or some housing developments. It doesn't necessarily have to be large, but we want to just make sure that we're set for that when the project comes along. So please take a look at it and, we can definitely reference this for the next meeting.
Was this not in our packet?
No, we only got it. Yeah, we just got it. We're not voting on it, either, so I don't think it's action.
Oh.
Definitely. Sorry.
So I'm sorry, what was that again? I was paying attention, I was looking for it.
Okay.
So we're going to review it in the next meeting?
Yeah, we'll vote on it next meeting. And I'm probably gonna send out before then some updates to it too, because I haven't had a chance to really good review it yet.
and
And
got some comments on it.
Good, thank you. Yeah, so we want to really review it, and, but we wanted you to have it so you can take a look at it too. Great. My comments, sometime next week I'll send it out, but you guys take a look whenever you want to. We're not gonna vote on it until the next meeting, so even if you show up at the next meeting with comments, it'll be great.
All right, let's see, if you should. Yeah, no elected officials, we'll skip that, John, and give us, updates.
Yep, summer intern, did we hear back from Benny yet? No, I didn't get it. So whenever she's done, we'll be starting her before, I'm sure, the next meeting. Our anti-harassment training is scheduled for our next board meeting. The Brownfield Developer Summit is next week, Tuesday and Wednesday. You can't make anything but the evening at Babes. Please make that. There'll be a lot of networking there, a lot of people we can introduce you to. On the second day of the summit, our new regional administrator for the EPA will be there and he'll be speaking. Then I am taking him on a tour of a few of our properties on, that day too. That'll be him and Yocasta from the EPA, so I'll have room for others if anybody else wants to take the tour with us. As Aaron mentioned earlier, we have our Village of Herkimer walking tour at 2:45. We're meeting at Munger's. If you could make that, that would be great. We're gonna be all around the village. All of Main Street, our Boa area, will have open house. If you drive down Main Street, you're gonna see some stuff in some of the windows as well. It'll be an excellent tour to help explain what BOAs are and how this is moving us way ahead. The EDC annual meeting is the 21st and 23rd. I am presenting in that on the first day. But once again, if you want to come to that, it is sold out, but I'm sure I can get you in. And the first night, we're at the Hall of Fame cocktails, which is a lot. Cost benefit analysis software package, we updated that. We just put our purchase order, it was $1,000. It's going to include some new things that are requested by the state. And that'll help us stay on top of any types of audits. Remington archaeological survey, the phase 1A is complete. Everything's been sent into SHPO. Just waiting to hear back. What it's gonna pretty much entail is how do we document everything from that structure, where we put the documentation. My thoughts are we do it both at the Ilion Historic Society and the county, and that should alleviate any issues that we have with that. My EPA visit went fantastic. We had one meeting with all of the senior staff and the new RA, and then we had a meeting with the project managers, which went great. While I was down there, I had to step out of the meeting. I had a call about a potential new tenant at the Russell Farm. We were on that call. I took about a half an hour. I probably could have been a little longer, but I left that call to get back to the EPA meeting. But that went good too. They're a $28 billion company. We're looking at investing about $215 million in the park for their, I think it's a 450,000 square foot production facility. My turn visit went great. They have a cool office on the 16th floor of 40th and Broadway. Outside walkway, we met with, probably 6 of their senior staff. And while we were there, they were having a huge meeting with the city. So like the deputy mayor was there and a couple, it was pretty cool. They were in another conference room, but when we walked outside, it was all glass, so you could see them there talking. But a great meeting there too. Tomorrow, this afternoon, all the attorneys are meeting about the bonding, so we'll have some more numbers after that today, hopefully, because we don't have the details there. So I'll send-
I'm sorry, there's numbers too, I guess I want. I guess fully understand the flow with on the second mention, I don't exactly.
Of the bonding,
Correct.
okay. So like.
I'm not sure if I'm the only one, but I still don't quite understand. And although it would be concerned, so if the attorneys could provide.
Sure. So because we've never bonded either before, so what it would be is the county buying the bonds. And then we're issuing the bonds that the county buys with the terms. Turing gets the loan from us through our our application through our project. They pay it back, interest only. All I know is interest only for the first year, but I don't know the percentage yet. So from there, when the money comes to us, we just turn it around and do that. But I don't know the terms yet completely, so once we get those, I'll share.
The terms and other sort of default provisions and, it kind of also plays into, the total product itself, so I would expect them to.
We're not gonna have, this is not gonna be the total project. This is strictly on the purchase of the property.
No, I understand the total project isn't anything that we would. To fund, but. I guess I'm just wondering, what their overall plan is so that we can understand if they do end up taking up more debt, where our debt stands.
And we're number one.
Right.
And they can't change that at all.
Any sort of, so I guess, any sort of determination, that sort of thing, what they plan.
I don't think that's gonna be a part of this though. I don't think that, if there's. We can have them in and you can ask them any questions that you would like. But I
What are
don't,
the attorneys that would.
I don't think they would for the bonding part of it, because once again, it's just the initial purchase of the property. So I don't think we will have any other things in the project right now, just the purchase. It's not the tear down and it's not anything new
Right.
coming into it. So as we move ahead with other applications, which we will receive for the next phase of the project, then there'll be other, you know, where's that money coming from and all of that, and then whoever builds it.
The total cost of the property was.
I think it's more than that, because they put money down on it already. I think they put 750.
So it's understanding also what happens in the next 2 years to preserve our repayment. That's my point as well.
Well, that would be part of the bonding, and that's what they'll all work about now when we're doing that. So
Right,
you'll see all the
So-
documents that they'll see too. I mean, that's not a problem. But something further than right now, it's not part of it. We don't even have, you know, we talked about the demolition costs, but I don't think their demolition cost is where I thought it should be, and what do I know? And we've been talking to some other people too, just to get a better understanding. And in all honesty too, for the demolition costs, they might not come to us. It depends on what there is taxable. So if there's not enough taxable that doesn't justify them to come for another IDA project, we might not see that again until the next phase. And then in all honesty too, if it's Amazon comes in and builds a data center, for example, Amazon won't come to us for a pilot,
right.
so we'll see nothing. So that bothers me. It's a $2 billion project and we'll see nothing. We'll be happy about it.
So I guess it's just when the attorneys start, or bringing it up to understand, even, I think it, right, it is the first time that the idea has done.
Yeah, we'll have all of that documentation, I'm hoping soon, because they want to close right away. You know, there's not a long time to kick the can on this, and that's what I had a conversation with Lorraine yesterday. What can go in front of the legislature on Wednesday to make sure that this is all. Well,
and us too, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, we're the financing party in conjunction with the county as well, so. you know,
in all honesty,
We're the conduit,
yeah, it's
Right.
all. that's
but
all.
we still need to understand the terms.
Oh, we'll have to, sure, but it's really what the county's happy with. Because the county can't bond for them to do this, they have to buy our bonds. So once again, we're just a conduit. If the county's happy with the terms, that's the way it's gonna be fulfilled, and we won't have a say in the terms. We'll see them, but we won't have a say in it.
I think it's something old.
I'm not sure what we're gonna vote on, to be honest, to be the
Yeah.
conduit of it, maybe, I don't know, we're still waiting to hear back on that too. We'll have to
That's
vote on
really the
something.
case too, if we're just the conduit, then the liability goes right back to the county.
It
too,
does,
right?
yeah. Oh,
So
yeah,
that's
That was the big mouth.
something,
and that's why they were, you know, they voted on it too, and they said to move ahead with it.
The time of closing is July.
No, the time, June, May. Early May. They wanted it to be the end of this month,
You
just can't get
mentioned,
it done.
don't bring them back with, but then again, something that large. You want to go home, have to ask for a pilot, that's a big point, even from Amazon, for instance, if it was Amazon.
Amazon's building a facility down in, Amazon's building 1 million+ square foot distribution center in Montgomery County, and they're not asking. for
in the
No one
last,
says.
in the special meeting we had, the pilot was to be determined, it was, do I remember, it was 0% for the first 5 years?
Yeah.
And then it was escalating
20%
for the
a year.
remainder of the
Yeah.
10 years.
But
So they
that's just
did
a
it,
pilot,
right?
well, that's a pilot just
For
on the
them,
purchase,
for the
yeah.
purchase. Oh,
But if a big company comes in there and builds, this is what it ends up being, a hyperscale data center, they might not ask for the pilot. Because of the fact that it's difficult to get to New York, you're not seeing these all over the place. They're not needing those benefits. Yes, it would behoove us, we would love for them to do that $2.5 or $3 billion project, of course. But
But I guess that comes back, I mean, not connect to that, give it think back to the community in that. If those computers being refurbished every 3 to 5 years, the sales tax that you can absorb back from that is huge.
yeah,
You know, so that offsets the
Well, for Ilion alone, the electric bill, they'll get money for, the water, they'll get money for. Property taxes alone there, they'll get, you know, same way with the town, in the county and the school board, the school, and then, you know,
The computers themselves, John, estimated half a billion,
no more than that,
500 billion.
yeah. Five
500 million.
five to probably eight,
So
it's just technology that they'll upgrade.
4% of 500 million is
One quarter.
a lot of money.
It's not even, it's not even including. Right?
Well, this is just what they have to rebuy, they have to rebuy them every year, so often to upgrade it to them.
Cooling system.
It's huge. Yeah, okay, anything else?
We're gonna be starting the, entrance to Skylar Park. We had our first construction meeting the other day, with Carver. And it went very well. Good people. They'll put up probably a trailer there, a little small one. And start working with everything. There's a couple poles that still need to come down, and that's up to, Charter right now, so they're working with them on that. And DOT's approving the last work plan, just so, you know, scheduling and all of that. So that should be.
There was a drum up there, they were always there, pulling out of there. Onto driving the road, and it was car trying to go in, and truck was blocking, it, so it would be an area welcome position.
How long is that?
That'll be done before November. Yeah, and they'll, I think the longest lead time is the light. Isn't that what they were saying? And they're gonna use, central paving to do the blacktop as a sub. And, but they're right now doing the village of Frankfurt's water. And they have another project in Utica somewhere too, but they're pretty big. I looked at, they do a lot of stuff with tugs and barges and the Hudson, and they own a big port and up near Albany and. Yeah, owned by a single individual, big company though. Really big.
Anything else?
Tony, did you have anything else?
No, I can make something up.
Well, just DNA hoops, we're having a little bit of struggle.
I'll get something out on that this next meeting, for it takes a little bit. Things cleaned up. A couple guys just rushing ahead without.
They need an attorney and we will hire them. Did you go to school with the kid, David? Paul?
How old are you?
I didn't say, I don't want to say how old you are, but I didn't say your age. I don't know. I'm not good with ages. No, he's from Hercules.
All right, Shannon, any reason to go in executive session on your end?
No, I don't have anything.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, need a motion to adjourn with Ben, Ryan, thank you. All in favor, aye. Any opposed, nay, carried. We'll switch over to, our LDC.
This meeting.